Yo, friend, don't laugh at me. So I made a big mistake. I forgot to upload. I completely skipped chapter 133, 134, 135, and 136. Got so excited. So I'm promising to make it up to you. And we'll be enjoying chapter 133, 134, 135, and 136 right now. Before we begin, take a deep breath with me in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, hold it, and out. Let's enjoy our story. However, let me assure you, the world shall not meet its end. For you, see, the great evil of the dark spot, which feeds off people's delusions, is now surpassed by my power. Supporting me were none other than the two special words of trust by my comrades. And now, it's my turn to reciprocate. I place my absolute trust in you lovers. You deserve a shining future. And so, I shall go, leaving you my highest regards and the special phrase of hope. Good vibrations. Pegasus, I think we should get the party started soon. I'm sometimes bewildered at your complete innocent simple-mindedness. But to be free from distrust can also be a source of strength, as they say. Wada, I have your guidance to thank for everything. But even so, do you honestly think that I'm not aware of your true plans? Oh my. Oh my. You truly may be fit to be God. June 30, midnight. Seki, good to finally see you. We were waiting here patiently without breaking your door. Ain't we nice? Yeah. Ain't like we've got a personal grudge against you or anything. But this is a matter concerning your boss's rep, you know? To be perfectly honest, I don't think there's anything more pitiful than a man making a big fuss about his almost non-existent pride. Your folks run a lunchbox shop, don't they? Your dad was also a pretty pathetic man too. I'd rather you didn't go digging up into other people's past. It's already been over 10 years since he ran that store. You should have just played the good son and succeeded your family business. But maybe that was never possible considering you're not so good with fire. Ah, you changed the stove in your girlfriend's kitchen into an electric one, right? What? Did you have some sort of childhood trauma involving fire? You're acting just like my dog right now. What'd you say to a nice tattoo on your forehead using the electric stove in your place? That's a great idea. Go for it. Seki, trying to act tough at the wrong time's only gonna cost you. Well, time to get started then. Better clench your teeth now. Let's get this wrapped up while it's still dark. You know what? Just kill me instead, please. Hey, when can I read the next chapter? And can I bring some of my friends next time? Today was a special case. I usually don't want to show unfinished rough drafts to others. But then again, it's not like I've ever done a finished copy of my manga. Hey kid, wanna play with us grown-ups? Ah, it's no use calling him. He puts on a tough front, but he's actually pretty shy, you know? You're the lunchbox store owner's son, right? My mom always works at this factory, so I'm sure we'll see each other again one day. Well, you and I might be both adults by this time I finish this manga though. Well, I'm going to take over my dad's store when I grow up, so I'll wait as long as it takes. It's a promise. That's right. She was there back when we all went to the factory. Why didn't I try to talk to her? Talk. I bet she didn't even know who I was. Ever since that factory went bankrupt, my life's gone straight down to the gutter. Not a single thing going my way. A shitty life, not even worth killing. Sorry, Shimizu. For some reason, I can hardly remember you from then. Yeah, I guess it's all too late now. I'm done with being tied down by the past. I just want to go somewhere far away. I don't care if it's to another country or whatever. Just somewhere not here. Shimizu! You going over to that Rado's place this early in the morning? Don't get yourself involved any further. I'm seriously concerned about you. This is the last time I'm warning you. I don't know what kind of great deed your group is crusading for, but your little games ain't gonna change this world one bit. I'm starting a pretty cushy job from today where all I have to do is push a button. I have no idea what the button does, but I have a feeling it'll start some sort of incident. So how about we just forget all about this town and fly off to the Tibet and become monks? You're always telling me that it's all for my own sake, but in the end, the only one you ever think about is yourself. I've already decided to be of use to someone else. I see. See you then, Shimizu. But, bye-bye. Mr. Wada? I'm here on the time like you want it. Could you please turn on the TV for me? I don't know where Akinori's gone. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's right here. Please. Akinori usually turns it on for me. You're Mr. Wada's mother, right? Akinori got perfect on his math test again yesterday. You can go now. Thank you, whoever you are. By a button pushing job. He meant to just turn on the TV for an old lady? That's all I need to do every morning? Wait. There's just no way he could pay this much for a job like this, no matter how much cash he's got to burn. This is the worst. Chapter 134. The world you see right now is not one that has stagnated or closed, but one that's fully complete. And how greedy you all are for desiring a new world on top of that. But I wish to reward you for that. A demise to the age of the individual and a start of the age of the collective. To have me phrase it in another way. This world, right now, is reaching its climax. My dear lovers, you have shown me that you are willing to join hands and offer your lives for the sake of future generations. That you will not act selfishly nor unambiguously in your promise that you will never forget these feelings. Simply put, you've shown me that this world of ours is bound by love. To be honest, even I may not have fully understood this fact yet, but I am moved nonetheless, because I believe you more than I can bear. Believe. Yes, I believe. I have no choice but to believe. But if your convictions were all a lie, I would simply kill all of you. Lovers, this will likely be my last message to you. May we magical warriors ascend to the astral plane and engrave harmony into the Akashic records. July 7th. At the moment when the Milky Way passes by hope, it would be joyous if you could think of us. Good vibrations. A beautiful world for you. My fellow warriors of the 12 musical scales. A toast. What? Wait! We can't drink this. It's all wrong. Sacrificing ourselves for the greater good? This is absurd. All I wanted was to get along with you all. Pussy princess. Stop being so spoiled. I'm also scared. Stay brave. It is true that peer pressure has influenced all of us to some extent. We should have had a fair discussion about this. How can you say that now, coward? Okay. Why don't we have take a breather? Why don't we have take a breather? It's important that we should all come to agreement about this. Oh, how they would be the greatest sensation of this generation had it simply died without suspecting anything. Well, it's not like this really changed things in the long run, but they're awfully serious, aren't they? Or perhaps I should say normal. But a mob of crazies has no business becoming all proper and rational all of a sudden. What a plain, dull crime. Quite unsightly to see cold feet at the last moment. Hello? Police? I'm calling about the recent string of break-ins. Yes. By the two males, one bearded and one wearing glasses. I think I know where they are. Pegasus, also known as Hoshikawa Toshiki, has been my very antithesis since the day we met. He tried the utmost to believe his moronic world of ours, while I lived mocking it and doubting others at every step. I could never clear away my skepticism of the uncertain. You see, I am a man possessed by the absolute. But human hearts are anything but absolute. The more you doubt, the more there is to doubt. And the more you seek the truth, the more it becomes obscured. And so I realized at last, absolute truth is something one creates from within. Seki Masuo. What is it you believe in? The reason I showed an interest in you is simple. The two of us both have troublesome friends. Yes. How ridiculous it is that our lives can change so much from a chance meeting. But it's all done now. June 30, 11:30 a.m. The better a festival is, the flashier it is. Even the smallest spark can become a great flame that can reveal people's true natures. Shimizu? Excuse me, miss. There aren't any openings in the food service, but there's one in the agricultural sector. With help from the tourism committee, they're currently looking for enthusiastic young people. I know a friend who works on a dairy farm, and I'd be glad to introduce you to him. Really? And there's still plenty of room left for employee housing. Sounds just fine if you and your friend wanted to find work, don't you think? Yay! My apologies, sir. But signing a contract with just an insurance card would not be possible. And I'm sorry to say our shop does not carry any prepaid cell phones for crime prevention reasons. Oh, if your friend has a driver's license, then there's no problem at all. Now, although the phone will be contracted under your friend's name, you can get started on filling out these forms for her until she comes. Excuse me while I go check up on the stock. Continuing on with our top stories for today. At early dawn yesterday in XXX Prefecture, a man hiking in the mountains for wild herbs coincidentally discovered the corpse of a woman to his shock. Punpun. According to the police, the discovered body is identified as the 41-year-old Tanaka Mitsuko, a resident of XXX City of the Tokyo metropolitan area. Along with signs of strangulation, there were several stab wounds on her abdominal region, leading police to treat it as a possible murder case. And earlier today, the deceased car was found abandoned in the XXX city of Kogashima Prefecture. In light of the still unknown whereabouts of Tanaka Eiko, the daughter of the deceased, the police believe finding her will shed much light on the case and have begun their search for her. Hey friend, we're on chapter 135, and before we begin, take a deep breath with me real quick. In 3, 2, 1, breathe in, hold it, and out. Saki, there's a fire! If you believe in me, I'll protect you from all harm. Stand back, everyone. Where's the fire truck? It's dangerous here. Please stand farther back. Ah, no! Why? Nanju, you still awake? I think I see smoke. Oh, go to sleep. You worked too hard. Continuing with our headlines is our top story of the day so far. According to the police, the discovered body was identified as the 41-year-old Tanaka Mitsuko, a resident of XXX City, a Tokyo metropolitan area. Along with signs of the strangulation, there were several stab wounds on her abdominal region, leading police to treat it as a possible murder case. And earlier today, the deceased car was found abandoned in XXX City of Kogashima Prefecture. In light of still unknown whereabouts of Tanaka Eiko, the daughter of the deceased, the police believing finding her will shed much light on the case and have begun their search for her. June 30, noon. Let's just calm down and think about it. Okay. Excuse me, but you're Ohihira Eiko, right? I've been quite a fan since your Young Man Grand Prix magazine days. The store might not be the best place, so here I am. I know I'm coming across as rather obsessed fanboy, but I was there for your Cherries Club debut event, front row even. Do you remember? The long break you've taken doesn't mean that you've retired, does it? You are still keeping in touch with Yusiki from your same agency, right? Sorry, I'll start with the private questions. I'll of course keep quiet about your boyfriend as well. I am a professional fan, after all. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you've got the wrong person. Huh? Oh, come on. You're joking, right? I mean, back in the store just now, the form was signed with your real name, Tanaka Eiko. Like she just said, read the mood and get lost, you dumbass. I just found a job and a place to live. Even so, we can't stay any longer on this island, Eiko. Shimizu! Seki, you always say you're doing this and that all for my own sake, but in the end, you only think about your own self. Where's Shimizu? You should hurry up and get out of here. The poop god told me I could do anything. I want to believe in you, Seki, but you never believe in me, do you? Believing or not, believing in someone. None of that matters. Just look at me. Just for my own will, I can do anything I set my mind to. Shimizu, time to go home. Hello, friend. We made it to chapter 136. Before we get into it, take another deep breath with me. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold it. And out. Lovers. My actions in these words are perhaps but a single musical note on the line engraved on the ever perpetuous Akashic records. And yet I wait. Yes, I wait in anticipation, despite how foolish it may seem. I wait for the coming of a completely harmonized new world. Even if this body of mine rots away, forgotten by all, I believe that the vibrations of my magical warriors will reverberate to you all. Even if this world were to return eventually, I do so because I have lived for this single moment. Now, then, it is time for the most sublime vibration. Yes, that in other words, good vibrations. We've secured 2 survivors. Bring the streechers. Please stand further back, everyone. Hey, you, how many more are inside? Eika. Once we get back to Kogashima, let's go to Osaka. It'll be easy to blend in crowds in a larger city. I don't want to go anywhere with a lot of people anymore. Eiko, you're burning up. I tried taking the pills, but they won't work anymore. I think you really ought to go to the hospital at least once. If I did that, I'd get caught, you know? I see how it is. You actually want me to be caught. Nisho Nozawa's quite away from here, you realize. What might you be planning to do by heading deep into the mountains at this time of day? Shall I hurry? You seem ill. I do have a plastic bag, so if you feel like throwing up, please do tell me. Do you remember the reason why I wanted to go to Kogashima back when we were kids? It was because I had an uncle living there. He is a doctor, you see. And earlier today, the deceased car was found abandoned in XXX city of Kogashima Prefecture. In light of the still unknown whereabouts of Tanaka Eiko, the daughter of the deceased, the police believing finding her will shed much light on the case and have begun their search for her. Next up on KFB station is the traffic report. We're almost there at Ninoshiwa's, but I'm feeling very fatigued, so I'm going to take a slight detour and take a short break at a local convenience store. I'll stop the meter for the time being. Eiko, I don't think this is the right choice. Relying on a family member in case like this is too dangerous. Then, do you have any other good ideas? Because I sure don't, punpun. Just because he is a relative, do you really think he'll help someone who suddenly barges into his home with stab wounds without asking any further questions? My uncle's a good person. I'm sure if we explain our circumstances, he'll... If he's a good person, then that's all the more reason why we won't take our side. The taxi driver is taking a while. We should quickly get out of the car. What? He might have caught on to who you are. If he already reported us, then... Thank you, friend. for being here with me. Thank you for escaping reality for a moment with me. And as always, you're not alone. I appreciate you. I love you. You matter. And good night. Sweet dreams. Mwah.